What's good, everybody? Uh, Tonight I decided to pull in some loose hair, right? I've been debating on pulling in some hairs on the tips for a while. I just haven't been doing it, haven't been getting around to it. But in this video, I'm going to show you how I pull in stray hairs on my tips. Not on the roots, not on the dreads, just on the tips. Lock it down, let's go. Start your dreadlocks, grow them. Bone, locks in harmony. Stay tuned. So what you're gonna need for this is one of these, a latch hook. Check it out. I don't know why everybody always does this. Everyone's always like, oh, I gotta zoom in on the hook, right? Like, why am I doing this? Who cares? It's a small latch hook. So yeah, that's all I use. It's all I use. I got some hair pulled up already that I want to do, just like 3 or 4 of them. Let me pull my hair back here. I'm gonna be using this one. This is the one I've always used. So let me pull one of these out here. Just as alright. So now this might be tedious to some people, but to some people who it's getting in their face, little stragglers just they blow in my face. I want to do it. That's all the explanation I need, right? If you don't want to do it, don't do it, and don't sit there and comment. You don't need a maintenance. You don't this. You don't that. If you don't want to do it, fine. If you do, this is how you do it. Alright, so this is what I'm working with. Right, it's not that bad, but what you can do if something like that is bothering you is just twist it up. Maybe even twist it into a ball, just so you got some texture to it. And if you're trying to blunt your tips, this is also a good way to blunt your tips. I'm just pulling in some loose hairs. My tips are already pretty much blunted. So you're gonna pull this up and see how high it's gonna go. It's gonna go to about right there. So right there is where I'm going to stick this in. Okay, and you're going to just stay in the middle of the dread. Push it through the middle of the dread all the way down till it comes out the tip. Okay, wrap your hair up again. And you only got to wrap this around once or twice, right? It'll stay. So go around once and went around twice. Alright, close your latch, pull it up. Look at that. Just pull them all up in there. Okay, now if your tool doesn't come out, you can just push it out the other side, close the latch, and then pull it out. So that's what it looks like now. It's obviously not perfect, but what I wanted is done. I didn't want the loose hairs flapping in my face. Let's do one more quick. This one. Again, same thing. Look at all that. Okay. It's not a lot. To me it is. Okay. Same thing. Twist it up. It's not so much that it's a lot of hair, it's more that it's just so long. And when it's so long, one of the reasons why I got dreadlocks was to keep hair from blowing in my face. I hated that. Okay, it's going up to about right here. Right? So you're gonna want to stick your tool in. Well, my dreads are so dense now, I can't even. Maybe I should have thought twice about doing this. Okay, comes out the bottom, comes out the middle, the bottom. If you want, wrap it around 2 or 3 times. Close your latch and pull it in. Look at that. This time the tool came out right on time. I measured it perfect. And look at that. That's how I do that. If you measure it wrong and you end up pulling it out of the dread a little bit, the hair, just push the tool through the other side so the hair gets stuck inside the dread, you see? So that is a very efficient, fast, easy way that you can use this if you have any hair that's bothering you. Sometimes I go in phases, man. Sometimes I go months without even thinking about it, and sometimes I'll just be looking in the mirror and I'll be like, damn, you know what, I don't like this, I'm gonna fix that. So you guys can pick these up anywhere, just call latch hooks. You know, I get the smallest one, I test it out, give it a shot. You can do it for maintenance all over your hair, your roots, the bodies. I only use it for the tips. I see a lot of people using the crochet hook to do what I just did. I'm telling you guys, this is a lot easier, it's a lot more efficient. You can close the latch on it. This is basically a crochet hook, but you can close the latch on it, and you don't have to, it's so much smoother. Okay, so thank you guys for watching. Thanks for checking out my content. Like and subscribe if you liked this video. If you didn't, keep it moving. All right, stay tuned.